Amazing. Mr. Amazing. Mr. Amazing.
I get a penny for my thoughts, now I'm rich, now I'm rich, now I'm rich.
So much pain in this life of mine. When do I get a break? Feels like I'm about to lose my mind. How much more can I take? Watching everyone eating, but shit, I can't get a plate. Plus dealing with these bitches and these games I no longer play. Searching for a sense of happiness that seems so far away. My chick done had another nigga for months, and I just heard today. Still fighting court cases, they want a nigga locked away. And I ain't made $1 in months, but I'm gon' find a way. People got so much to say, fuck they really want from me. I just wanna raise my kids, build a strong family. That fake love you give, I cut it out like a cancer to me. Screaming day one, but realizing there's no loyalty. Get a penny for my thoughts, now I'm rich.
Fuck what you heard about me.
Niggas loyalty ain't shit.
And that's the nerve about it.
Yeah, I'm WestSide Dott, born and raised in Casey. Moved around a bit, just actually moved back from Detroit. You know, the east side, 7 Mile and Van Dyke. Couple business ventures I've been doing is my publishing company, City of Dreams Publications, self-published 5 books. Got about 2 more I'm releasing this year, plus 2 other books I'm doing with 2 authors, Levon and Shawnee K from Chicago as well. My first book is Heated Nights, followed up by Secrecy and Deception 1 and 2. I have an ebook, Paper Chasing. I had a 5th book, The Way My Heart Loves You, but you know, through some legalities with my previous publisher, not gonna mention no names, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that book has been taken down, so I gotta rewrite it and re-release it under my company. Take certain things from my life and embellish them and just create stories, you know? That's just how that shit rock. Like the book shit started from music. Like I used to do rap. I think I rapped maybe from 6 to 18, you know what I mean? It was just something to do. And then I kind of got bored with it, so I just ventured off into the book writing, and that actually came about from my man that was locked up, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling him about the song I was trying to do, and I couldn't put all the shit I wanted to in the song, and the nigga was like, well, since you can't put everything in the song, you ever thought about fucking with the book shit? You was like, you know what I mean? You could do a lot more with it. So went from there, like I wrote the first chapter, and you know what I mean? Like everybody loved it. So I finished the book in like 4 weeks. And ultimately, you know, I just kind of fell in love with story writing and creating stories. So kind of left music alone, fucking with the book shit. Now I'm back doing music, and you know, I kind of like to keep that same format. Like when I'm telling stories, you know what I'm saying, in my books, like I like to tell stories in my music. So, yeah. Well, I come from a musical family. Like my grandfather was a gospel singer. A lot of my cousins, my mom sung gospel. I didn't really have the singing ability, so you know what I mean. I took a different approach, which was rap. And the very first rap song I ever heard in my lifetime, I was 6 years old, maybe 5. It was It Takes Two by Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock. Like when I heard that song, I was like, yo, I don't know what type of music this shit is, but this is what I want to do. So, and ever since then, like I just been freestyling. Like I would go visit my cousins in the country, and they were like basketball stars, so I wasn't no sports kid. Like I played sports, but it wasn't really my lane. And you know, they used to brag about their abilities and playing ball, and I was like, well shit, I can rap. They was like, you can't rap, so like I can. He was like, well spit something. So I spit something for him, and they be like, oh shit, he can rap. So whenever they friends would come around, they would brag, be like, yeah, my little cousin can rap. Man, you know he can't. And he spit, you know what I mean? So I started spitting for him. That was really my thing. Life inspires me. Like, it is nothing about life that you can't write about, especially in your own personal life. Like, to me, writing is therapeutic. Like, no matter what I'm going through, no matter what I'm feeling, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what's popping off in my life, like, to clear my mind. Back in the day, I used to break out the notepad and the pen. Now I just pull up notes on my iPhone, and yeah, fuck that, I left that shit too. You know what I mean? I've been signed to a couple of different companies to write. That being signed shit, that's not for me. Like, you know, I'm a writer, and the difference between a writer and an author is a writer writes what they feel. An author sticks to a particular format. I don't like formats. So me, I write what I feel, how I feel. I let the characters dictate where the story goes. Author, on the other hand, they have a story outline, chapter outline. You know what I mean? They got outlines on the characters. I don't do none of that shit. I freehand my shit. So I ain't gonna say I'm an activist. You know, I be passionate about a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Especially within the black community, because for one, I am of the so-called black community. My kids are of the so-called black community. My family and friends are of the so-called black community. So me being a part of the so-called black community, you know what I mean? And I don't particularly like to say the black community or that I'm black, because, you know, in the eyes of the law, that's means something totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's a very negative connotation. So I stay away from the term black, but, you know, I'm very passionate about my people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit. I've been part of the new Black Panther movement. A couple other brothers in the community I linked up with, you know, and I met along the way, and I, you know, went out and did a little community work. Even started a nonprofit. It was a literacy foundation where I would give out free books to children, especially black children, because I want to encourage reading within the so-called black community, because a lot of time, you know what I mean, it's so easy to throw the kid in front of the TV, and there's a lot of bullshit on TV, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, so I try to encourage reading, plus reading helps your mind to grow, you know what I'm saying? You unlock and develop new skills in the mind and shit, like when you reading versus just watching TV and the motherfucker telling you what to think. You know what I'm saying? When you reading, you think what you want to think, you know what I'm saying? Because you paint the picture in your mind. So, what's next? Oh, shit. It's so much next, man. I just, like I said, I just started back doing music. So, trying to put together a new project, new album, EP, whatever. I haven't really decided yet. I want to talk about a couple topics that's going on, shit that I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of shit like that. I got a couple books that's coming out, couple screenplays I'm working on that we gonna put in the film. I'm gonna actually take a couple of my books, try to put them in the film, and just shit, whatever else comes, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna rock with it, like, you know what I mean? I just gonna rock out. Any advice that I could give to the youth? Be yourself, man. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be easily influenced by the shit of this world, about the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, you consider your so-called friend, you know what I mean? Be you. Because it's so easy to get sucked into the bullshit, and it's hard as fuck to get out the bullshit. So if I gotta say anything to the youth, man, I'd be yourself, man. Strive to be a better you. Strive to do better in your life than, you know what I'm saying, your parents, your grandparents, anybody did. Like, always strive for the best and be the best you. Yo, you can find me on Instagram at I_am_WestSide Dott _official. All of my music, YouTube, Tidal, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, wherever you stream music, just type in WestSide Dott.
With these bitches and these games, I no longer play. Searching for a sense of happiness that seems so far away. My chick done had another nigga for months, and I just heard today. Still fighting.